Ja Morant had a whole season highlight reel from just the first 3 games of the season. What? And you probably haven't watched as many Grizzlies games as you should have because they only have 7 national games this season. Ja Morant is in the top 10 in both scoring and assists this season. He's doing this against the Warriors, Clippers, Nuggets. The Grizzlies have beat the Nuggets twice already this season. The Lakers, all playoff teams. We'll get there. And he even gets better in the clutch. The Grizzlies are 5-1 in clutch games. Yeah, and after watching a lot of those games, I can confidently say that Ja Morant is having a special season, and here's why. What is up, dudes, dudettes, ballers, players? It's your boy MJ. Ja is using his athleticism and his ability to contort his body in mid-air. He's using all of that in his handles. Simply put, Ja Morant has become shifty. He's using his athleticism to add into the fakes instead of just using his athleticism for raw speed and leaping ability. And oh yeah, his jump shot is a lot better. He's shooting 6% better on 3 this season on more attempts. But first, let's talk about his athleticism. Ja Morant is maybe the most athletic point guard in the NBA right now. At least in the air. He has a 44-inch vertical. Huh? 44? He's built different! We know that Ja is trying to dunk it on anyone and everyone since his rookie year. He can hang in the air, switch hands, 360, take contact, and then decide what he wants to do. It's a luxury and feat that most players just can't do. He's fearless, but now he's smarter. He's gotten even more creative with his finishes and better at finishing even when his body is going away from the basket. This season, we've seen a lot more finishes with spin with that English. It's allowed him to have way more release points for his layups and still make the shot. He's shooting 56% in the paint, 68% in the restricted area. Yeah, he's driving recklessly, but being smart about it and being efficient. Subscribe if you're liking the video so far, and drop a like. It helps recommend this video more to more people so that more people can realize what Ja is doing this season. Ja is 3rd in the league in drives per game and 1st in both field goals attempted and made off of drives. Teams know he's gonna drive, it's a matter of whether they can actually stop him, and newsflash, they can't. But not because he can just leap really high. And then pair that with Ja Morant is fast, like really fast. Fast breaks are quick and he creates a lot of easy buckets. It's hard for any person to keep him in front, and now with handles, it's case. He has a 6'7" wingspan and only 6'3" height, so he can keep the ball real low to split defenses. And you can get into a rhythm yourself. Maybe listen to Lonzo's music
and lies in the world make the truth hard to tell. Yeah.
With the sponsor of today's video, Raycon and their everyday earbuds. They start at half the price of other premium audio brands. The earbuds have an improved rubber oil look and feel. They just look good and come in multiple colors. I like the red. And they got built-in mics so you can take calls at the press of a button. They got 3 sound profiles, which includes awareness mode to let the outside in, which is important in the city. You get 8 hours of battery, which is enough for a Kobe hoop session, and with 32 hours of battery life, these headphones last all day. I'd be looking at New York City listening to Silk Sonic, you feel me? Or you could listen to Lonzo's music. No? Oh. Okay. It actually fits in my ears really well because of multiple optimized gel tips for the perfect in-ear fit. So go click the link in the description box or go to buyraycon.com/MJ2K to get up to 20% off your Raycon purchase. They even got a 45-day happiness guarantee, so try him out. Ja has always had elite handles, but now his ability to stop and to control his center of gravity and then change it in a second, all of that has improved, and that's what's fooling defenders. Like this behind the back. His whole weight is shifting forward as if he's about to use his momentum he's created to drive past. It was a wraparound behind the back like this, which he has used to get to the rim. But here, he doesn't keep going, he stops. Notice the low center of gravity and the foot drag that allows him to hop into a shot. Again, all of this is not simple to do, especially at that speed. But he's still going. He fakes and steps through. All of that in one possession, and none of that was about his verticality. Jokic and a Morris brother all within a minute of each other. Might be a sign that I need to make a video on this. Because the pace Ja plays at and simply bringing the ball up quickly, he creates mismatches for himself or others to exploit. Even with the rule changes, Ja is scoring. He's hunting mismatches to exploit because if the big is out with him, there's no one in the paint and no one to contest his shot. It's a nightmare for them. Just look at what he's doing to Cat.
お前はもう死んでいる。何?
And let's talk about his jump shot. His range has clearly improved. I mean, these shots are well behind the three-point line in key moments. He's putting a lot of work on his shot, especially to increase his range. He's more upright while shooting instead of having his upper body lean forward. Shooters can have different forms and it works out for them, but this new form is a bit more aligned and it appears to give Ja a bit more arc instead of being a line drive. And so far, it's working. 36.7% on 6.8 threes a game is more than enough to open up his entire game. But I think the most important step Ja has taken this season is his command in the clutch. He's relentless in taking and making three-pointers. He raises his game. You would think that for a guard in which everyone knows the game plan and when the game would get tighter, they would be able to stop him, right? They don't.
That's a bad shot.
Part of that is because he's shooting 60% from 3 in the clutch. It's only 0.8 attempts per clutch game, but if you've seen some of the games, Ja rains some threes. It's almost like a barrage. But maybe more important than that is his leadership. He's had this since he came into the league. He's not necessarily telling people what to do, more so he's firing his teammates up saying that, I got us. He's willing to take the pressure, the blame, all the good and the bad. And that's definitely comforting for teammates to know they got a guy like that. Also, he's just like that. His playmaking is using all these same things we talked about. His ability to drive by defenders, his ability to contort in midair like right here. He gets by George, draws 3 defenders, and twists in midair to lay off the pass to Adams. He's not just reacting to defense, he's creating a lot of these opportunities for his teammates. And at 7 assists per game, he's doing a lot. So yeah, Ja Morant has legit taken the next step. He messed around and became a star. Nah, he put in a lot of work and no one can take that away from him. He's honestly a top 5 point guard in the NBA right now because a lot of others are struggling. That can change, but you gotta be ready for Ja. But what do you think? Where do you rank Ja Morant amongst the guards right now? The all-day notification watch shout goes to Zyro. Thanks for the all-day support. And if you're still here, you're a real one, so comment different so I know. Drop a like, it really helps me out, and subscribe, turn noise on if you really like the video. It's your boy MJ. We out, and we vibing.